Low.
Run the floor. You're welcome. Steph Curry made his return. No, you keep doing that. Made his return to the Warriors last night. He was outstanding. Team beat the Pelicans 116-121. But it was Kevin Durant. He had 15 in the fourth, helping to put the Pelicans away. You say he went there to share the burden. Is this what you're talking about?
Absolutely. If you notice late in the basketball game, when he's posting up, he's being guarded by Drew Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Holiday is like 8 inches shorter than Kevin Durant.
Sure.
And so not only is he a terrific offensive player that we know has led the league in scoring, but he's improved his post game. And so now on plays like this is why you join the Warriors, because they have to make a decision. Are they going to come help off of Klay Thompson or Steph Curry, or allow me to operate one-on-one in the post?
It's like a seven-headed snake. There's really nothing you can do.
Do
Warriors, what?
Do seven-headed?
God, I hope not. 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists came from Draymond Green. He played center pretty much the whole time, responsible for guarding one of Greeny's MVPs and Anthony Davis. Now, you're saying he might be that team's MVP. Explain yourself.
He's a Swiss Army knife, Beads. Not many power forwards / centers in today's game will lead a team in rebounds and assists, but also guard the primary scorer on the other team. In this series, that's Anthony Davis. Right there, you see him blocking his shot. Draymond Green has been terrific so far in the postseason.
MVP, though? That's big. On
Consistency.
That team?
When you look down at the stat sheet, he's filling it up, flirting with triple-doubles on a nightly basis, and that's one-on-one defense on the post versus Anthony Davis, who all of us had in the MVP conversation, and rightfully so.
Very much so. Speaking of, on the other side, Anthony Davis has played well. He's 25, 15, and 5. He got 24 from Drew Holiday, 22 and 12 from Rondo. The Warriors have said it's been pretty hard to keep up with how fast this Pelicans team is. They seem to be doing the right things and yet still find themselves 2 games down. Can they defend home court in New Orleans?
I think this ends in 5.
In 5, okay.
Yes, because the Golden State Warriors have taken a stranglehold on this series. You still bring in Steph Curry off the bench. Eventually, he's going to be in the starting lineup. Andre Iguodala has played really well as a starter. But the Pelicans played really well. Rajon Rondo was awesome, making threes, creating for others. You talked about Drew Holiday and Anthony Davis. They had a complete offensive explosion in a lot of ways, but the Golden State Warriors are just play too well on their home court.
Do you say 5 to be polite and you just don't want to be the guy that says sweep?
That's why we call it a
No, but
sweep.
I'm asking you if you're just saying it to be polite.
No, I'm saying it because I don't think it's going to be a sweep.
Okay, there you go.
We're going to win one game.
We talked about a lot, but Steph Curry really was the man of the night because he's back and he was dominant off the bench. How'd he do it?
Oh, this is so fun. Let me take you deeper into the box score. Okay? Look at the guy, Draymond. I got to show you this. I wasn't going to stop it here, but again.
But you are now.
This is the more important thing. Steph Curry, one of the greatest ball handlers and shooters that the league has seen, comes across half court, and he trusts him to start the offense. That's what's unique when you have this guy who's led the league in scoring 4 times and been an MVP, and this guy who's also been an MVP.
Oh my goodness.
And watch this action. You don't follow Steph. You give him a little bit of room, and he makes the shot. Now we're going to go deeper into the box score. Look at this. Now, Drew Holiday's going to have a decision to make. If I follow Steph over, I have a chance to make him curl and go to his right hand. But if I go underneath, watch how fast Steph Curry releases. Oh, that's a mistake. Bang, bang. And so Steph Curry's return to the lineup really unlocks the versatility of their offense. Now, here you see the Golden State Warriors defense, which time and time again gets overlooked. This is what makes them a great squad. All eyes on the prize, paying attention. So Drew Holiday with the good drive, low percentage shot, and this is fascinating. Watch Steph Curry. Everybody like, who got him, who got him, who got him? This is what I want to show you, though.
Doesn't matter.
Rajon Rondo like, dog, serious? You gonna do us like that? Look at him. He's looking at him like, seriously? It's like that?
But you know he can do it. Like, this isn't a surprise anymore. He practices that. That's a shot that he has. We promised you a supersized run the floor, so we continue. To the East we go, where the Cavs trailed the entire game and still managed to win in overtime. They got big games from J.R. Smith and Tristan Thompson. We know it's been a rough month for Tristan, but he gave them great minutes last night. Led the team in scoring in overtime, slowed down Valanciunas, who's been killing the Cavs inside up to that point, Jalen. You said his cast would come through. Would you like to take a victory lap right now?
I already did. Tristan Thompson had 9 offensive rebounds. That's ultimate effort. J.R. Smith scored 20 points. The first time in this postseason, LeBron has had a teammate do so. Kyle Korver chipped in 19. The role players were key.
Lowry and DeRozan went 3 for 9 in crunch time. LeBron had Lowry in the fourth in overtime, basically erased him. I know it's early. I know we're only going in to game 2, but must win? It's a must win.
Must win for the Toronto Raptors. Game 2 of this series is the most important game in Toronto Raptors history. If they go down 0-2 in this series, it's going to be devastating for what they've been able to accomplish, not only this season, but the last couple of seasons throughout the regular season, but yet not been able to translate that into postseason success.
Now, I would imagine if you're LeBron James, last night might have been a bit of a sigh of relief because he's talked about how tired and burnt he is. He didn't have a great shooting night towards the end. He still ended up with a triple-double, though. What did you see from him and maybe the whole team at this point last night that leads you to believe they're going right back to the final?
The thing I appreciated about LeBron's game is the clutch bucket that he made at the end of regulation. They were down 2. They gave him the basketball on the right side of the block. He took his time, made a turnaround jump shot. That was key because when LeBron's able to make that shot, now you have to force some action to him. Now when you start to do that, you start to spray it around the floor to the shooters.
I can't get over. I'm fascinated by the psychological element of this series. I really am. And I don't want to pretend to be any sort of a doc, but it's fascinating to me what happened last night to this Raptors team. It's crazy to watch.
Well, wait till game 2. They're going to be under some pressure.
Which is tomorrow night, NBA Countdown. Meanwhile, on planet Earth.
My place of
Oh,
birth.
wait, we have the illustration on this?
We do.
Why did you cut me off, Jalen? I'm over here messing up. You're
How
not
about
saying
this?
anything.
So check out Kyle Lowry in transition, Beats. I got your back.
No, you didn't.
I got your back. Watch this. I got your back.
No, you did not have my back.
Do you think this is a good opportunity for Kyle Lowry to score a basket?
I do not know.
Okay, so this is what we call a bad decision. When you make bad decisions in life, people, you end up paying. Now watch this pass. This is your favorite quarterback. You can just insert name. They call that passing people open. He's surveying the floor. Look at him. He sees JR, and JR like, he sees me. Yeah, all I got to do is get there, and he's going to take care of me. And this is a big possession. They were up 10.
Yeah.
The Raptors were rolling. Look at this pass.
Perfect.
How about that? Bang, bang, 5-point swing, and look at this. LeBron James won't hesitate to mix it up. Van Vliet.
That young man.
Get off me, dog.
It almost seems unfair.
I ain't here for those games. I got bigger fish to fry. Here, LeBron James again. I talked about that play. Now, look, this is the change in LeBron James's game. A couple of reasons. Number one, I played against LeBron, and he did not like to post up.
Okay.
He always liked to play facing the basket. And here, look at this. They're down 2.
This is a big one.
So they're like, we're not going to give up a 3. We're going to stay at home. Look at LeBron surveying the floor. We can do it. Take your time. Do it right.
See that? We just
and look at this.
paid for that.
Bang! Those are the kind of plays that LeBron James are making this year without the help of Kyrie Irving, who a lot of times he turned the basketball over to him to make plays in clutch situations.
And shout out to J.R. Smith. It took 8 games for somebody else to join LeBron in the 20-plus points division. So that's good. Now, meanwhile, on planet Earth. After the Pacers were eliminated by the Cavs, Victor Oladipo had his exit interview with the team's front office, and he was asked a unique question. Pacers GM started playing some Milli Vanilli. President Kevin Pritchard asked Oladipo if he was a one-hit wonder. His response, no, I'm Michael Jackson. Is that a drop the mic, or is that,
Here's what I'll tell you.
Exit interviews go?
You may or may not know this. Victor Oladipo's a singer. Did you know that?
I did not know.
He actually has a couple of records out.
Okay.
So I get the musical reference from the organization, and it's challenging to a player who had a coming out season. Are you going to be able to bring this level of effort each year? Now, would I say he's Michael Jackson in today's game? That guy has to be LeBron James.
I don't think that's what that was all about.
So what do you think it was about?
I mean, it doesn't matter if he's a singer. The point was he's claiming to not be a one-hit. This wasn't just a one-off year. He's a star that's going to be reckoned with in this league for quite some time, much like Michael Jackson was in the music industry.
Correct. So who do you think that Michael Jackson is in today's game?
No, that's okay. Greeny, talk to me.
I'm still here. I'll help you out the best I can by telling you that coming up on SportsCenter at 6 Eastern tonight after PTI, we will go inside Tiger's return to the tour as he marches toward the U.S. Open. A conversation with the Eagles' Carson Wentz. Can he be ready for the start of the regular season? And Stephen A. Smith on hand to break down what happened with LeBron and the Cavs after Game 1 against the Raptors at SportsCenter on ESPN and the ESPN app after PTR. All right, still to come. One former Cowboy has some pretty compelling reasons why Dez Bryant could be a big help to teams in need of a receiver. You will hear that and more. Plus, are major changes on the way that could make your favorite sport look completely different? The answer right after this.